Milton's on Jacob's left. On his brown-skinned chest is written "Token" in white ink. Dreadlocks over his shoulders. Everyone looks at Jacob.
Hello, my name is Milton Lopes. I'm a mixed-race man. I'm 43. I was born in Cape Verde Islands and grew up in Portugal, and now I'm based in London. So at the moment I have shaved head. I have a shaved head. I used to have dreadlocks. I have a white t-shirt on, and I'm filming this in my bedroom. So behind me you have my bed, and in the bed you have like a teddy bear lay down there. I do aerial hoop, sway pole, I do a bit of Chinese pole as well, aerial harness. But I trained as an actor. I'm a musician as well. I play the guitar and sing. I'm a director. I'm just developing my own show called Elephant that was supposed to open this year. Yeah, I write as well. I started training aerial in 2009, so it was just like when I was 32. So I used to do lots of sports when I was a kid though. I grew up in this place where they were building loads of blocks of buildings, and me and my friends used to play in those blocks of buildings, trying to play catch. They weren't formed yet, they were in construction, so we jumped there, we just like jumped from floor to floor, or we used to climb stuff all the time. So and yeah, I used to break bones, loads of bones. Yeah, just broke my head like so many times. As you can see these scars in my head. So yeah, so we were a bit adventurous, and we just do like crazy stuff. I think like the bit of circus comes from there. So in 2009, Grey Theatre Company and what was called then Circus Space, which is now National Centre for Circus Arts, they got together and they just decided to do these workshops, train disabled performers. Oh yeah, I have brachydactyly, so I don't have fingers in my left hand. Train with upswing as well. With Scarabaeos, I did a show with Strange Fruit and Grey Eye, a sway pole show. And then we did the Paralympic opening ceremony, and I did sway pole on that. And after that, I auditioned for Extraordinary Bodies. That was in 2013 for their show called Waiting. And since then I've been working with them, just like developing shows, doing workshops, teaching disabled kids and adults. And now I'm working as a professional aerialist. Yeah, I gotta pay for that, so.
Elephant rehearsals. I'm performing on the Chinese pole
all the way to the top,
while Chris is audio describing and playing the guitar.
His body thrusts out his arm towards the heavens. He plummets, stopping inches from the ground. He climbs again all the way to the top. He reaches with his hand. He tumbles headfirst down the pole, flopping from side to side like a rag doll.
What lessons have I learned through my career? Patience. I think patience is the key. Not comparing myself to anyone else, and try to understand what is my unique selling point. What can I give as a performer? Because there's not two people alike. So even if you do aerial hoop, if you have another aerial hoop performer, and even if you do the same tricks, the trick's going to be different. And that nothing is impossible, that everybody can do circus. Okay, one of the things that my biography doesn't say is I feel more comfortable being on stage than being myself. I think I used to be really shy. Not among my friends, but I'm that kind of guy who's in a party is not in the middle talking to everybody, and it's not going to be the center of attention. I prefer one-to-one conversations. than having everybody looking at me. What advice would I give to my younger self? Everything that you're going to achieve is through pure hard work. Just keep putting the hours. Don't pay attention to those people that say that you are obsessive. I would say don't listen to them, because we both know that you don't do time off. You are one of those persons that prefers to be working all the time because you're working in something that you like, and that some people don't understand what is that. You know, so when people call you obsessive, or they say that you have an issue and that you should relax, don't listen to them. Because if you don't, you'll get into a place when you're 43 that you're living the life that you always imagined. You know, so keep going.
Milton goes to the hoop. Milton hangs from his left arm. He hooks his leg and hangs from the hoop.
I was adopted by a black man and a white woman.
He lays in the hoop, the man on the hoop.
You could think it was out of compassion, but it was out of need. Not for me to have children, because my mom couldn't have children, but out of the need to have someone that could be there forever.
Advice for someone who's starting now. There's no hacks. If you want to be a professional aerialist, you have to put the work. I would say use social media to promote yourself. Just post stuff that you do. Because you can't believe how much directors and producers look at social media if they want to hire you. You know, be kind. You can be an amazing performer, but if you are a problem, if you're gonna bring problems, nobody's gonna hire you. If you're a nice person, if you respect everybody, and if you treat everybody with respect, no matter if that person is a person who works at a reception, or someone who's training you, or a director, you're gonna go far. So I think that is one of the most important things. Yeah, well, this year was a bit complicated for me. Yeah, my spine started aching so much that I went to the emergencies. They just gave me loads and loads of drugs. So I just spent the whole year recovering from that. But instead of focusing how bad things were, I just started to look at the present and the future. And what can I do now to keep being creative? Instead of just staying in bed and just going like, well, there's no point of training, there's no point of doing anything, I started to wake up really early in the morning, like 4 a.m., 5 a.m., to do my physio, to keep gaining strength. I just finished a play that I was writing, and I had the opportunity to direct a web series. That was a thing that I did that was new for me. I hope for the future, I think society will need artists. People will want to go out and see shows. So we're going to have an amazing opportunity to shine. So we all have to be ready for that. It is going to be hard, don't get me wrong. But we have to try and choose to be hopeful, and actually society needs us. And we have to try and find ways, even in the most painful circumstances, we have to find ways to bring joy to people, because people are looking for that.
I'm set down by a tree playing guitar left-handed. I'm mixed race with a beard and dreadlocks on a ponytail, in a sleeveless dark blue top, dark blue shorts and black Adidas trainers.
Could I have been anyone other than me? Could I have been anyone other than me? Could I have been anyone other than me? Could I have been anyone?
I look at my fingerless left hand. I put the guitar in the case. I stand, walk, speak, and sign.
People usually ask me, what happened to your hand?
I stop signing.
Not as frequent as they used to when I was a kid. And I used to tell them that my parents were so poor, that they didn't have money to buy food. So thinking that my fingers were chocolate bars, they ate them.
I stop and look down. I see a black and red staff on the floor. I go into a handstand, come down, grab the staff, spin it, and walk.
After telling the story, some of the kids would give me money. Others even cried. But I didn't do it because I was cruel or I wanted their money.
Spin it behind my back.
I did it because I was bored of giving the same answer over and over again.
Spin it in front of me and stop.
I was born like this. When you have someone like that, open, ready to receive you, you have to be really cruel to just tell the truth. So they would be happy to have a story, and I would be happy to have someone interested in me. And then they would come back to the other kids shouting, tell them how you lost your fingers because they don't believe me.
Spin it around my neck, grab it with my hand.
And then I would have an audience.
Throw it, grab it with my foot. Throw it, hit it with my thigh. Grab it with my fingerless hand. Walk away.
Yeah, that's it.
I turned the camera off.